A cell has been Sean Diddy Combs' home after he was arrested on sex trafficking charges.
1 minute, Sean Diddy Combs is rumored to be weighing cameo offers for the next Bad Boys sequel. The next, he's filing into a Manhattan federal courtroom, ankles cuffed, facing the kind of indictment that can swallow the rest of a man's life. Prosecutors call him the architect of a coast-to-coast sex trafficking ring. His superstar defense team says he's guilty only of living larger than most. Even the White House finds itself fielding questions about a possible future pardon. Yet in Courtroom 15C, the noise drops to a heartbeat because 12 New Yorkers will decide whether the king of Bad Boy lives out his days behind concertina wire. But first, those 12 had to be found. The charge sheet bangs like a kick drum: racketeering conspiracy, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force or coercion, 2 Mann Act counts for moving women across state lines for immoral purposes. Together they stack to a potential life sentence: no parole, no home studio privileges. Assistant U.S. Attorney Maureen Comey told jurors the trial would sprint from May 12th to Independence Day, urging them to pack for a long siege. Defense Chief Mark Agnifilo countered that the government was criminalizing kink. You don't lock a person up forever for being too adventurous. Judge Arun Subramanian, famed for biking to work in track pants, promised a brisk calendar. Justice delayed is justice denied, counsel. Let's move. The jury pool began at 600. By day 4, it was 45, then 33, then finally 12, plus 6 alternates, after each side burned its 6 peremptory strikes with the precision of chess masters. One prospect confessed he vapes every waking hour, feared withdrawal, and was cut. Another worked for the publisher of an upcoming albee sure memoir promising shocking ties between Combs and the mysterious passing of Kim Porter, strike. A third fainted at any mention of S.A. The judge excused her before she hit the parquet. Hovering near the rail, jury consultant Linda Moreno, reportedly a 7-figure hire, logged every folded arm and throat swallow, hunting the stealth juror who might torpedo the case from inside. When the smoke cleared, the final dozen looked like a rush-hour subway car: a Bronx middle school teacher, a Staten Island rideshare driver, a Queens IT coder, a Brooklyn EMT, a Harlem hair braider, a Wall Street compliance officer, and 6 more New Yorkers who rarely agree on pizza toppings, let alone the fate of hip-hop royalty. They took their oaths at 10 a.m. By 10:07, the first witness was already crying. Cassie Ventura, singer, model, and Combs' ex-partner, walked to the lectern like she'd just stepped off a Vogue cover, but spoke like someone shedding a decade-old weight. She described freak-off parties, stocked with quaaludes, NDAs, and surveillance cameras hidden in smoke detectors. Some nights, she told jurors, she felt more inventory than human. When defense lawyer Tini Giragos waved a stack of love notes Cassie had texted postpartum, Cassie answered, "I was taught loving him kept me safe." 2 weeks after her testimony ended, she delivered her 3rd child, a tabloid headline the defense couldn't cross-examine. Words rattled the pews, but a video would suck the oxygen from the room. No sound, 3 grainy angles, 39 seconds that feel like an hour. Combs, barefoot in a hotel robe, drags Cassie by the hair across a Beverly Hills corridor, then kicks a wool sconce hard enough to throw sparks. Jurors watched on split screens. Combs stared at the defense table, jaw locked, head shaking, no so faintly it looked like a nervous tick. Prosecutors froze the frame where Cassie sits on the carpet, knees up, eyes glazed. "That image," Comey whispered, "is the Empire's mission statement. If pictures painted the scene, the next witnesses colored in the shadows." Mia, the ex-assistant, 8 years of booking flights for women who never got return tickets, she said, wiping tears with a tissue stamped U.S. Courts. Defense attorney Brian Steele hammered her with Instagram selfies, showing Mia laughing beside Combs. Prosecutors objected to harassment, but the judge let it ride. Mia admitted a $400K settlement after dismissal, explaining she didn't know assault claims could impact mediation. Deontay Nash, stylist, recounted answering a 4 a.m. SOS from Cassie, finding mirrors smashed, Combs pacing with eyes like searchlights, Cassie bleeding from her lip. Nash's calm recollection froze jurors. Combs scribbled on a legal pad so hard the graphite snapped. Sylvia Oken, hotel manager, produced maintenance logs showing cash payouts to staff after noise complaints. Tip big and forget. Her ledger matched private jet manifests Mia had already authenticated. Layer by layer, the web tightened. NDAs, hush money wires, burner phone chats about vitamins that prosecutors say were pharmaceutical sedatives. Jurors leaned so far forward, the bailiff twice reminded them not to cross the railing. Cornered, the defense needed more than doubt. They needed a show. Mark Agnifilo opened with disarming courtesy. You may loathe Mr. Combs' nightlife. That doesn't make it criminal. Tenny Garagos sliced timelines, implying victims' blurred years to fit prosecutors' narrative. Then Brian Steele, button blazer, bright pink hydro flask, went surgical, badgering about deleted texts, misdated Ubers, misspelled NDAs. He cast the racketeering charge as RICO Light, arguing the supposed enterprise was a circle of consenting adults who enjoyed breaking dawn. The jury consultant's fingerprints showed Combs made eye contact only when a question favored him. Otherwise, he stared at the seal of the United States, like it owed him royalties. Still, cracks bled through. When Steele asked Mia why she hadn't reported sooner, she answered, "Because I believed powerful men own the truth." A few jurors glared at the defense table. Steele pivoted to a new topic in under 5 seconds. While lawyers fenced, the music business took cover. Within a month of indictment, Ciroc iced every Combs ad buy, Peloton yanked bad boy playlists, and Revolt TV stripped him of board voting rights. 50 Cent fast-tracked a docuseries teasing receipts from ex-bodyguards. Kid Cudi resurfaced his allegation that Combs ordered a bomb under his Porsche. Stylists whispered about a Diddy blacklist spreading through talent agencies. Analysts at Billboard tallied 70-plus civil suits filed since 2023. A CVS receipt of pain, one columnist quipped. Whether Combs beats the feds or not, brand managers now slip no freak-offs clauses into artist deals. But none of that matters inside the jury room, where reputations disappear behind handwritten verdict forms. Judge Subramanian insists closings will finish before July 3rd, so jurors can start deliberations while fireworks vendors set up on the Hudson. If Combs walks, he exits to a paparazzi hurricane, forever tarnished yet technically free. If he falls, he'll likely spend August choosing between a Supermax in Colorado or a medium security block far from any recording console. And hip-hop, and maybe celebrity culture itself, will have to decide, was this a long overdue reckoning or merely the loudest cancellation yet? For now, 12 strangers hold the answer. Somewhere in a locked jury room, the bad boy empire stands on a sheet of notepad paper, waiting for a foreman to check one of 2 boxes. The world outside will wait, breath held, for the verdict that could echo louder than any platinum single. Stay tuned, because the courtroom microphone shuts off at 5, but history doesn't stop humming when the lights go down.